The extreme heat warning has been extended. Hey, I'm Chief Meteorologist Tom Walks. It is hot. It is humid. The extreme heat warning now runs until 7 o'clock on Wednesday. I should say at least until 7 o'clock on Wednesday. This could get extended even more as we're expecting 90s all the way into the 4th of July. Take a look at afternoon heat indices or feels like temperatures. Now, temperatures have been held down just a little bit because of some cloud cover, but here's the deal. Dew points are in the mid to upper 70s. Right now, it is oppressively humid, and that is leading to these high heat index values. And tonight, the heat index is going to stay above 80 all night. So it's so important not just to stay cool during the day during peak heating, but it's not going to cool down much tonight. So if you don't have air conditioning, you need to find a way to keep cool. Check on pets, check on the elderly, check on friends and family. So just make sure to take this heat seriously. All right, as we go forward, there will be some chances for thunderstorms in the days ahead. And there's some uncertainty here of where they'll form and where they'll move. And the reason for that is we're under a big heat dome or ridge of high pressure. And that means the winds are weak. So if you were to get into a hot air balloon and you were to go up, we don't have a lot of wind shear. So what's happening is these storms are developing off to our west. For example, the Dakotas are getting hit really hard right now because they're on the edge of the jet stream or the edge of a trough of low pressure out there. And so storms will form out there and then head in our direction. But because there is no wind shear, there's no real storm level guiding winds, either the storms will fizzle before they reach us, or they will continue but kind of form their own path and form their own direction. This is why I always say I've never met a squall line that I've trusted because, again, issues like this can happen, especially with these types of heat domes or ridges of high pressure. So there will be chances for thunderstorms. I think they start later Wednesday night, overnight, and then slight chances Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and into Sunday as well. There'll be slight chances for thunderstorms. So as each day gets closer, I think we can get a little more confident. That, of course, is also, it could mess with temperatures, right? So if we have thunderstorms one morning, that could keep us a bit cooler, maybe not as hot as we certainly have been or will be in the coming days. So stay tuned for that. But the bottom line is this. Largely, we're expecting this heat wave to continue until Saturday. We should drop into the 80s on Sunday. And then early next week, if the forecast holds, the wind could come in off the lake. That would cool us down a little bit more. But then by mid to late week next week, we're back into the heat. So it would just be a brief reprieve before the heat comes back in. All right, you're up to date with the latest. Have a great night, and please stay cool.